You're walking down the street, minding your own business, headphones in, thoughts somewhere else entirely. Yet heads turn, conversations pause mid-sentence, strangers smile for no reason, someone laughs a little too loud at your casual remark. A friend mentions, offhand, that people seem drawn to you lately. You brush it off as coincidence, maybe the new shirt, or just a good hair day. But deep down, something nags at you, a quiet sense that there's more to these moments than random luck. You've always felt ordinary, maybe even overlooked in the ways that matter most, yet the world keeps responding to you in ways you can't quite explain. This is the hidden reality for countless men who possess a dangerous kind of attractiveness they never learned to see in themselves. It's not about perfect jawlines or designer clothes. It's something quieter, deeper, magnetic, an energy that influences rooms before you even speak. Today we're pulling back the curtain on the subtle signs that reveal you might be one of these men. Signs that explain why opportunities find you, why connections spark effortlessly, and why your presence lingers in people's minds long after you've left. If you've ever wondered why certain moments feel charged with possibility while you feel completely normal, stay with me. These truths could reshape how you move through the world. Imagine this. You enter a crowded room, and within minutes the atmosphere shifts. People lean in. Laughter comes easier. Eye contact lasts longer than it should. You didn't plan it. You weren't trying to impress anyone, yet something about you commands attention without demanding it. That's the first sign. You carry an unconscious gravitational pull. Psychologists call it the halo effect in action, but on a primal level, it's your authentic presence radiating outward. Many men who have this never recognize it because they're too busy focusing on their flaws. They replay awkward moments from years ago, while the present unfolds in their favor. You might notice friends copying your casual style or asking your opinion on everything from careers to relationships. Strangers open up to you faster than they do with others. This isn't manipulation. It's the natural outcome of a man whose inner calm creates safety and excitement simultaneously. People feel seen around you, even when you say little. That combination is dangerously attractive because it's rare. Most chase attention. You seem to generate it effortlessly. And the craziest part, you probably downplay every instance, thinking it's just being nice. But here's where it gets interesting. Have you ever left a conversation feeling like you barely contributed, yet the other person walked away inspired, motivated, or strangely drawn to you? That's sign number 2. Your words carry unexpected weight. Not because you're loud or charismatic in the performative sense, but because you listen with genuine curiosity. Modern life trains us to broadcast, to fill silence, to perform personality. When someone does the opposite, actually hearing people, it creates an emotional vacuum that pulls others in. Women sense emotional intelligence instantly. Men respect the quiet confidence. You become the person others want to be around without ever trying to be the center. If this sounds familiar, you're likely underestimating how rare that quality is. Most men chase validation through stories or jokes. You give space, and in that space, attraction and respect bloom naturally. It's psychologically powerful, because humans crave being understood more than they crave entertainment. Your presence satisfies that craving, making you memorable in ways you never planned. Let me pause right here for a moment, because if you're nodding along thinking maybe that's me sometimes, there's something even more surprising coming. Something that explains why certain opportunities, connections, and even romantic sparks seem to chase you while you feel like you're just coasting through life. Stick around, because this next realization changes everything about how you see yourself. You see, the third sign runs deeper than surface interactions. It's the way you handle pressure. When challenges hit, work stress, personal setbacks, unexpected chaos, you don't crumble or overreact. There's a steadiness that others notice immediately. This emotional regulation isn't flashy, but it's magnetic. Evolutionary psychology suggests humans are wired to gravitate toward those who signal strength and stability. In today's uncertain world, that steadiness is intoxicating. You might not see it because you're inside your own head, battling the same doubts everyone else has. Yet externally, people interpret your composure as quiet power. Friends come to you for advice during their crises. Colleagues want you on tough projects. Potential partners feel safe yet challenged by your balanced energy. This creates dangerous attractiveness because it combines reliability with an edge of mystery. You're not cold or detached. You care deeply, but you don't let emotions hijack your actions. That balance is incredibly rare and profoundly appealing. Many men chase the spotlight through drama or intensity. You command respect through restraint. And the beautiful part is, this trait grows stronger the more you embrace it rather than question it. Think about your daily life. Do people remember details about you that surprise even you? A casual comment you made weeks ago that stuck with someone. A small gesture that meant more than you realized. That's sign 4. Your authenticity leaves echoes. In an age of curated social media personas, genuine presence cuts through the noise like nothing else. You don't try to be interesting. You simply are in your own unfiltered way. This creates curiosity in others. They want to know more, to peel back layers, because what they see feels real. Psychologically, this triggers the scarcity principle. People value what feels authentic because it's becoming scarce. Women especially respond to this because it signals emotional safety and excitement at the same time. You're not playing games. You're not performing. And that freedom is dangerously attractive. It frees others to drop their own masks. Relationships, romantic or otherwise, deepen faster around you. Opportunities arise because people trust what they sense from you. Yet you probably attribute these connections to luck or timing rather than recognizing your role in creating them. The 5th sign might hit close to home. You've likely experienced moments where someone, maybe a friend, a date, or even a stranger, mirrors your energy back to you in surprising ways. They laugh when you do, adopt your phrasing, feel energized after spending time with you. This is subconscious rapport, and it happens because your natural vibe is contagious. Charisma researchers call this emotional contagion. Your positive or grounded state influences the room without effort. Many dangerously attractive men never realize this power because they focus on their insecurities instead of their impact. You might walk away from interactions thinking you talked too much or too little, while the other person leaves feeling lighter, seen, motivated. This effect compounds over time. Networks grow. Influence expands. Romantic interest intensifies because people associate you with good feelings. It's not magic, it's the natural result of being present and relatively unburdened by the need to impress. If you've ever wondered why some doors open while others stay closed for people around you, this could be the hidden differentiator. Let's go deeper. Sign number 6 involves your relationship with silence. In conversations, you're comfortable with pauses. You don't rush to fill them. This comfort creates tension, the good kind, that draws people closer. Most men fear awkwardness and overcompensate with jokes or questions. You allow space, and in that space, real connection happens. Psychologically, silence amplifies presence. It signals confidence and self-assurance. Women often describe this as mysterious and sexy. Men see it as leadership material. Your ability to hold space without anxiety makes you stand out in a world of constant noise. People project their own hopes and fantasies onto that calm exterior because it feels safe yet intriguing. This is why you might receive unexpected compliments or invitations long after an interaction ends. The impact lingers. Your presence creates aftershocks. And the more you lean into this natural rhythm instead of fighting it, the stronger the effect becomes. Sign 7 is particularly powerful because it's so easy to miss. You probably undervalue your unique perspective. When you share thoughts, they come from lived experience rather than recycled opinions. This originality sparks curiosity and admiration. In group settings, people turn to you for input because your viewpoint cuts through superficial chatter. It's dangerously attractive because originality signals intelligence and depth, qualities that transcend physical appearance. Many men chase status through achievements or possession. Your quiet confidence in your own thoughts creates a different kind of status, one rooted in substance. Partners find this intellectually stimulating. Friends value your counsel. Strangers remember conversations with you because they felt meaningful. This trait compounds your overall appeal in ways that superficial charm never could. The key is recognizing it instead of dismissing your insights as ordinary. As we continue, consider how these signs interconnect. They're not isolated traits but expressions of a deeper alignment within yourself. You're not performing attractiveness. You're embodying it through consistent being. This is why it feels invisible to you. You're not calculating moves or seeking validation. You're simply living with a level of self-acceptance that radiates outward. Psychologists studying attraction consistently find that internal congruence, when actions, words, and values align, creates the strongest pull. That's you, even if you don't see it yet. The danger comes from the multiplier effect. Each sign amplifies the others. Your presence draws people in. Your listening deepens bonds. Your steadiness builds trust. Your authenticity creates loyalty. Together, they create an aura that's hard to define but impossible to ignore. Sign 8 reveals itself in feedback loops you might ignore. Do people invest in you disproportionately? They remember your birthday, reach out after long silences, offer help before you ask. This reciprocity isn't random. It's the natural response to someone who gives value without keeping score. In psychology, this taps into the norm of reciprocity, but on a deeper emotional level. You provide genuine value through attention, insight, or calm energy, and people respond in kind. This creates powerful social momentum. Opportunities multiply, relationships strengthen, romantic interest sustains, because you're not draining, you're energizing. Many men chase this dynamic through grand gestures. You achieve it through everyday consistency. Recognizing this pattern can shift how you value yourself dramatically. Let's talk about sign 9, the physical embodiment of your energy. Even without conventional model looks, your posture, movements, and expressions convey quiet strength. You carry yourself with natural ease, shoulders relaxed, gaze steady, gestures purposeful but not exaggerated. This body language signals confidence that doesn't need validation. Studies on nonverbal communication show that these micro-cues influence perception more than most realize. People feel your competence and approachability simultaneously. Women pick up on this safety-danger balance instinctively. It creates intrigue. Men respect the understated power. You probably never practiced these things consciously. They emerged from inner work or natural temperament. Yet they amplify every other sign. The way you move through space tells a story of a man comfortable in his skin. That comfort is magnetic. Sign 10 dives into your resilience narrative. You've faced setbacks, everyone has, but you share them with humility and humor when appropriate. This vulnerability balanced with strength creates profound connection. Modern attraction research highlights that appropriate vulnerability signals emotional maturity. It's dangerously attractive because it's disarming. People lower their guards around you. They share more. Bonds form faster and deeper. You might see these moments as normal conversation. Others experience them as rare authenticity. This is why exes sometimes circle back, why new connections feel electric, why your story resonates. It's not about perfection, it's about honest navigation of life's messiness with grace. That grace leaves a lasting impression. Continuing on, sign 11 involves your curiosity about the world. You ask questions that matter. You show interest in others' dreams, struggles, and ideas. This genuine curiosity creates powerful emotional bonds. People feel valued. In a self-centered culture, this stands out dramatically. It transforms casual interactions into meaningful exchanges. Romantic chemistry ignites because listening is foreplay for the mind. Professional opportunities arise because people want to collaborate with someone who truly sees them. Your attractiveness here isn't about charm tactics, it's about human connection at its best. Many men learn pickup lines. You learn people. The difference is enormous. Sign 12 is the way time distorts around you. Interactions feel longer in the best way. People lose track of time when talking with you. This flow state you create is a hallmark of deep connection. Psychologically, it signals compatibility and presence. You become addictive in small doses because being around you feels good and meaningful. This explains repeated invitations, lingering conversations, and the sense that relationships with you develop quickly yet sustainably. You probably attribute it to good chemistry. The truth is, you help create that chemistry through your way of being. As we explore further, sign 13 centers on your boundaries. You have them, quiet but firm. You don't people-please at the expense of your values. This self-respect is incredibly attractive. It signals a man who knows his worth without arrogance. Others feel challenged to rise to your standard. Respect flows both ways. Romantic partners feel secure knowing you won't tolerate disrespect while offering loyalty. Friends value your honesty. This balance of warmth and strength is rare and powerful. It filters relationships naturally, attracting those who match your energy. Sign 14 reveals itself in your humor. It's self-deprecating yet sharp, never mean-spirited. You laugh at life's absurdities, including your own. This lightness is healing. People feel comfortable being themselves around you. Humor diffuses tension and creates shared joy. Attraction research shows shared laughter builds bonds faster than almost anything else. Your version feels authentic rather than performative. That authenticity makes it stick. You become the person others want to share laughs with, creating positive associations that last. Sign 15 is your growth mindset in action. You're not static. You learn, adapt, improve quietly. People sense this evolution and feel inspired by it. You don't broadcast self-improvement journeys, you live them. This subtle ambition is attractive because it signals potential without desperation. Partners see a future. Friends see reliability. The world sees possibility. Your dangerous attractiveness grows with you because it's tied to genuine development rather than temporary image. Let's expand on these ideas with real relatability. Picture a typical day. You grab coffee. exchange pleasantries with the barista who remembers your order and seems genuinely happy to see you. At work, colleagues gravitate to your desk during breaks. Your ideas get traction not because you push them aggressively, but because they resonate. In social settings, you become the default planner or the one people check with before deciding. These patterns repeat across contexts because your energy is consistent. You're not trying to be all things to all people, you're simply yourself, fully. That congruence is the ultimate attractor. Many men spend years performing versions of themselves they think will be liked. When you drop that performance, even unintentionally, magic happens. Psychologically, this ties into self-determination theory. When someone operates from intrinsic motivation rather than external validation, their authenticity shines through. Others perceive freedom and strength in that state. It creates aspiration. People want what you seem to have naturally, an ease with existence. This is why the dangerous part matters. Your attractiveness disrupts complacency in others. It challenges them to be more present, more real. That disruption, though positive, carries weight. You influence without intending to. Hence the danger for those unprepared for the response. Consider romantic contexts specifically. You might have stories of connections that felt effortless. Conversations flowed, chemistry built naturally, dates extended into long nights of talking. This happens because your presence allows vulnerability without pressure. You create a container where others feel safe exploring emotions, ideas, desires. Many men approach dating transactionally. Your approach feels collaborative and human. Women often describe this as refreshing and addictive. The danger lies in how quickly bonds form and how deeply they impact both parties. You might not realize the power of your attention because it feels normal to you. To others, it feels rare and valuable. Friendships follow similar patterns. You become the trusted confidant, the voice of reason, the source of unexpected wisdom. People invest in these relationships because they receive more than they give. Your listening, combined with thoughtful input, creates value. Over years, these networks expand opportunities in career, personal growth, and social circles. Again, you probably see this as normal friendship. The broader truth is that your relational style is a superpower. Let's address the internal struggle many of you face. You might still feel average. Past rejections or insecurities cloud your vision. This disconnect between external reality and internal perception is common among highly attractive men who lack awareness. Society